dedication looks like, guys. Took pre-workout to the face. Hopefully it kicks in pretty soon. Just got to Gold's Gym, drove an hour from the OC, but feel much better after getting that work done. I'm here with Steph Lovato. What's up, Steph? And David. What's up, David? Justin's over here. Creeping. Kidding. Justin is Steph's husband, for those of you that don't know. So we're doing a little collab today. We're going to be filming glutes. We're going to have a lot of really good content over on her channel, so I'll try to vlog a little bit behind the scenes. I'm really excited for today's workout. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good one. What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 16 of Evolve. I can't believe we're already on episode number 16. I feel like I just started this journey, but man, it's been an incredible journey. I feel like we've built such an amazing community within the comment section. I read through and I don't get to as many comments as I would like, but I see you guys commenting back and forth on each other's comments and offering to help and be there for each other, and that's what I want. I want to use my platform for good to be able to connect you guys, because I really truly believe that if I can make a difference in one person's life and you can make a difference in one person's life, and we continue to do that together, guys, I know we can change the world. I don't care if that sounds cheesy, it's possible. You and I and all of us together, we can do it. So we had this amazing leg workout. As you see here, we had David filming it. So the super awesome edit is going to be on their channel on Thursday at 5 p.m. So I'll make sure to post my video on that day and remind you guys to go watch that. I do have a little sneak peek coming at the end of this video, but before we really get in, I want to get a few tips from Stephanie. Question.
Yes.
Give subscribers a tip for training glutes. Just any tip.
Any tip, always lead your contraction with your glutes. So that said, let's say we're deadlifting, for example. On the way down, you want to contract your glute the whole way, but before you come up, the first thing you do is like squeeze your butt. So it's almost like you're lifting your whole upper body with just your butt. Obviously you're not, but that like initial squeeze, and then you follow with the rest of the movement. Same with like laying leg curl. Don't let your hips come up and you're using like the momentum of your legs. Instead, you press your hips into the pad, and again, the first thing you do is like really squeeze your glutes, and then your legs follow. So lead with your glutes.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are we about to do?
Let's do some elevated sumo squats.
Sweet. How much weight do you think we should use?
That's a really good question.
We could probably do, like, what, 60?
Yeah, I was going to say at least 50.
Yeah.
Isn't Steph just the cutest? I think she is so sweet, and we had so much fun training together. Even though I definitely prefer to train alone on a regular basis, I totally love getting together with someone like Steph and filming and just getting a really great session in. So we were doing the elevated dumbbell squats like you're seeing here. We did 15 with 65 pounds, and then we did 15 with the 20-pound dumbbell, which felt like absolutely nothing. But the point was just the contraction, not necessarily the weight that we were using. As you see here, we supersetted that with some ankle kickbacks on the cable machine, and again, not using super heavy weight. Instead, we were just focusing on the contraction, the squeeze, leading with our glutes, squeezing, contraction the entire way, all of that. So after this superset, we moved on, but before we do, I want Justin, Steph's husband, to give us a few tips, or just one of his best tips for training glutes. He's a trainer here at Gold's Gym Venice. He's been bodybuilding for, I don't even remember how many years, like a lot of years. You can tell just by his body, but he's an amazing trainer. He is such a sweet husband to Steph, and they're just like a great couple. So I really enjoyed this day, if you can't tell. So let's see what Justin has to say.
Steph's husband, Justin.
What's up, guys?
What tip do you have for training glutes?
Typically, the big one that I always try to remind people with is to always have constant tension. When you're squat, when you're doing your stiff-legged deadlifts, when you're sumo deadlifting, when you're doing the negative, is keeping that tension the entire time. And even with a slight pause, maybe a half a second pause at the bottom, and then contracting the glutes and keeping the tension throughout the whole movement. So, and I like to use like pretend there's a rubber band, right? So most people train like this, right? Well, try to train like this, and it just makes a big difference in the density of the muscle and the shape of the muscle, and you'll be surprised the pump that you'll get. So try it out.
Awesome, thank you.
Yep.
Again, I wanted to remind you guys that their channel will be linked below. They have amazing training tips on their channel. I don't think anyone can beat Justin's training videos. I'm a girl and I even get really good motivation and inspiration from them. So go check them out. The last thing I have recorded for this behind the scenes footage is just this leg press and hip thrust. The hip thrust is just a regular hip thrust, and then the leg press, we weren't doing full reps. We were just doing the top portion of the movement. So the goal here was to target the hamstrings and the glutes. So as you see, it's not a full range of motion rep. But that's going to wrap up this footage. Don't forget, there's also a little sneak peek at the very end of this video. It's a pretty sick little 1-minute teaser that I'll probably post to Instagram, but YouTube gets to see it first. So I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Oh my goodness! Hi, Ava. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Hi. Hey, Ava, you want to meet Thor? Let's have you guys FaceTime. Thor, oh my goodness, look at what he's doing. No. He's like, who is that? Say hello to Ava. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday the 13th, and I'm headed to a meeting right now. I'm actually running a little bit late. There was a car that was stopped on the road, and so that made a 10-minute delay. I should have left earlier so I'd be there 20 minutes earlier, but you gotta account for those things when you live in LA, and I just did not today. So, by the way, this is the long sleeve. It's the men's long sleeve, the Evo line that's dropping on Saturday, so that'll be the day that you're gonna see this? No. It'll already have dropped, so if they're not sold out yet, definitely get some. But I'm gonna figure out exactly where I'm supposed to be. I will see you guys in just a second. Got a meeting for the app.
So the meeting with the app guys went really well, and now I'm at Starbucks with Miss Randy Kennedy.
Workday, she just shot for her ebook. Did I have food on my mouth? I do. Sorry, guys. She just shot for her ebook. So how many exercises did you do? 61 exercises and 1 to 2 reps for every single one. And when is that coming out? In 4 weeks. I'm really excited. Yeah. I'm so excited to have it actually come to life. It's just been a thought and a dream for so long. It's very exciting.
Take action.
She texted me and was like,
Hey, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm headed to Starbucks. I gotta get some work done. She was like, I was literally gonna ask you if you wanted to do that. So now we are posted at the Starbucks. Gonna get some work done. I got a reduced fat turkey bacon egg white sandwich thing. I always get this when I come here. And then it is delicious. And then I got a venti green tea with 2 Splenda. So absolutely delicious. It's the perfect amount of sweetness and very refreshing. Gonna get to work, lots to do. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I'm debating posting the picture. The only one that I like is the one that you posted.
Wait, which one?
The one that you posted of me, you, Vinny, and Scott.
Oh, post it.
Yeah, that's the only one that I like. Just sat down and I ordered a matcha green tea with water.
Hi!
driving.
That looks so pretty.
Were you driving your Hummer?
Infinity.
Oh my god, I get her. Hey, yo, can you park my car?
Yeah, how do you? She's actually over there.
That is so fun.
That's so funny.
It's now Saturday, January 14th. All the Off-Elite stuff just launched. So you guys are seeing this on Monday. Go see what's left, see if your size is still in stock. But for now, we are gonna hike Runyon Canyon. I'm so excited. We're gonna get some sick content for Instagram probably. So enjoy this little hike.
I want to read you guys a quote and talk about something. Surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers. But most of all, surround yourself with those who see greatness within you even when you don't see it yourself. You are only going to be as good as the people you surround yourself with, so be brave enough to let go of those who keep weighing you down. So I want you guys to ask yourself, who are the 5 people that I spend most of my time with? What feelings do I get from my interactions with them? Do I feel encouraged, inspired, uplifted, motivated to go after what I want? Or do I feel belittled, put down, discouraged, guilty even? Which one is it? If you really want to achieve your goals in life, you have to take this seriously. Maybe you're at a point where you need to trim down your circle. Maybe you're at a point in your life where you're alone. That's okay. That's not a bad place to be in. What are you learning from this situation? Maybe it's to be strong and to prove to yourself that you can do it on your own. So when you do have these relationships come into your life, you can uplift, empower, strengthen them because you already have those things in your own life.
Do not be afraid of change. Do not view the end of a relationship as negative. It's a lesson. You are being taught something. Have a teachable attitude, move forward, and evolve.
Super easy.